Today we're going to be doing an in-browser kaggle analysis. This is something that is really good for intro to data science people. We're going to be using the Titanic dataset, which is one of the easiest first data sets that you'll ever see. It's one of the best for learning how to code, and I thought it would be interesting to show you how to actually do the coding in browser. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the Titanic competition, and usually where the submit prediction is, you're going to do an accept terms and conditions. You're going to enter the contest. So after you've done that, you're going to get this overview screen, but what we actually want to do is head over to the code. So what you'll do is you'll click new notebook, and this will spin up a new notebook for you. So what you'll do is you'll press this arrow here, and that should start a container and a Jupyter notebook. And this usually takes a little while, but if you just give it a second, it'll spin right up. So this is actually a Python 3 environment, and this is pleasant because it imports some very basic libraries, NumPy for analysis and Panda for data manipulation and processing. And then it also does an import OS. So this will look through your directory and find all of the data files attached. So now that it's gone through that, we can see that we've got 3 files here. We've got our train, our test, and we've got our submission file. So the first thing that I would want to do here is actually look at our data. So we could do something like train underscore data equals pd.read underscore CSV of the train data. We need the whole file path here. So we'll do that. And then we'll print the under data dot, oops, not dead, dot head. Cool. Okay. Cool. And so we can see we loaded our data correctly. We got our passenger ID. We have all of our classes. So we did a great job. So next we'll just get the testing data as well, and we'll just train. We'll do test underscore data. We'll do test.csv. Yep. And now we can see, perfect, we've got our testing data as well. So from here you can just do some rudimentary analysis if you wanted to. I've done some of that over here, so I'll just drop this in. So let's say we wanted to do something like understand how many men survived. So we can do this here. So we'll look at the training data, and we'll do a lock, which is a locate. And we'll look at the sex class, and we'll look at male, and we'll look at survive. So we're locating where in the male column did they also survive. And then what we'll do is we'll divide that by the total number of men. And if we run this, we should get about a 19% survival rate for men on the Titanic. You can do much more detailed analysis than this, but this is a very basic example. And then if you wanted to, you could do something like a predictor. I think a random forest would be great for this. So what we can do is we can import the random forest classifier. We can set our Y and the training data to survive. We can pick out some features. We can select our X and our X test. And then we can make a model. A random forest classifier would be pretty well suited to this task. We can just choose what we can do. 100 estimators. We could do 50. This is not a super technical overview, but then you could do a max depth of 5. We'll do a random state. We'll fit our model, and we'll get our predictions. And then we'll do our output, pd.dataframe. We'll do it for passenger ID, and we'll do survived, and then we'll just do an output to CSV. And then you're all done. So this is a very simple introduction for how to do a analysis for a simple data set in the